Hi everyone. I thought I would do some more playing in my nature journal today. I picked out a couple of images and things that I want to put in. I added a couple of things. I wanted to go through and show you that I added a couple of things to pages that I had already created in previous videos. I added a couple more bits of washi tape with some pinkish flowers here, and I added this little phrase that says "a little birdie told me" down at the bottom. It came off of some packaging or a card or something. It had a little pull tab that you pulled, and evidently a little birdie popped up or something because it said "pull" right on the end of the piece. And I had saved that little cardboard piece, thrown it in my stuff, and then when I decided to use it, I decided to peel off the backing, the cardboard, and put it, just glue it down flat, and so I think that turned out real sweet. Okay, on this one I added some dots to my leaves here, and I added a white border on my photo because I just felt like it needed a little bit of something there, and so I think that really enhances it, and it's fun when you can write directly on your photos. Now this is a photocopy, of course. It's a laser printed copy, but the Posca pen worked just fine, so that worked out real well. That was fun. This is something I'm going to work on in just a few minutes. Let's see. And this little guy, I had posted a picture on my Instagram page and showed that I had added a few more things to my Busted Bunny page, and I think I added some more bits of green, like I had, now maybe all of these bits of green I added. I don't remember now what I did in the video and what I added later, but I know I added a few additional green bits, so it could have been this piece here and the leaves here or something like that. I don't know. I doodled it a little bit on the craft brown paper bag piece there. And I did add the word hello, and I just love this little page. And so because of all that turquoise green enhancements that I had put on this side, I decided to cover this page in a piece of scrapbook paper and kind of match that color and keep that theme going across. And this was one of the large graph papers, so adding that piece of cardstock, scrapbook cardstock, it helped to strengthen up that page real good. So I'll probably put something on that today. Not sure exactly what all I'm going to do to these pages, but I went ahead and prepped a couple of them just to get the, the attaching the paper to the background out of the way. Now this page I had put this little tab on here because I intended to make this a pocket on this side. And so as I was looking at it and thinking about things I wanted to put here, I decided that I don't want to make this a pocket. I'm going to fold this back and just like have it open up a little bit. And so because that cardstock tab was there, I just kind of bent it as I went back and just let that bend. And it's perfectly fine. It's still nice and sturdy because it was a thicker piece of cardstock. So I'm going to do something on these pages today. And I think that's all I've done. Everything else back here is exactly the same as the last time you saw it. Nothing there. But I may do something back here too. I'm going to just see how my time goes. And I'm going to start on this one. All I did here was, this was a piece of graph paper in the book, and I added a little piece of scrapbook paper with some washi tape both on the outside and the inside to make a little flip out page. And I thought these colors were so pretty. When I came across this scrap, I thought it looked so pretty, balanced out with the colors that are on this side of the page. So what I'm going to do here is, let's see. Oh, okay. First of all, I wanted to show you this. I made a couple of cards for my daughters for Mother's Day, and I made a copy of them before I gave them to them, and I printed them out. Now these are reduced. The cards were actually 5x7 cards. They were, good size cards, but I scanned them and printed them out. Before I mailed them to them, I actually stamped some text in the background, real lightly in the background, because they looked a little too, I don't know, like they just needed a little bit more. So I loved how they turned out, and I thought it would be so fun to be able to scan them and use them in my nature journal. So I'm going to use this one today on this page. And I actually printed this out on a plain piece of printer paper, and then I also printed it out on a piece of my coffee stain paper. And I just love the vintagey look to that. So you can see when you compare the two, it just looks so awesome to me. I love it. So I was going for a whimsical flower, and then I decided to put all of the, you know, like scientific little elements and things on it, and I was just playing and having the best time. But I stamped a little dragonfly up here on this one. Over here I stamped 3 little bugs. And here you can see I have already added the script text in the background to these little pieces. And it makes a big difference. These didn't look quite like they were complete, you know. And sometimes you see things later and realize, oh, so I'm glad I saw it before I gave them their cards. And I did stamp their cards, but I had already scanned them and I didn't scan them again. So I just added some text after the facts. Okay, so I'm not going to use this one today, but I am going to use this one, and I just think it looks really sweet on this page. And I like the way it kind of blends in with the yellowed colored washi tape and the book text over here. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm also going to add a little piece of book text right here. And I'll trim this off at the top and the bottom, but I just want to add a little piece of that because it just kind of, to me, it helps the page flow really well. And then I'm going to add a little scrap of scrapbook paper right here. I'm not sure exactly which way I'm going to put it just yet. As I get things glued down, I'll decide. And I may use this little blue label in here too, because it just looks right. It just matches the color theme that I've got going on these pages. So, you know, I'll have something like this where you can see the green and the blue showing along with the book text. So I'm just going to start gluing this stuff down, and I'll be right back with you. So, got all of those things glued down, and then I'll have some room in here to add additional images or journaling or whatever. So I'm going to leave it for now, but I really like how that looks, and I think the 2 pages look really nice together. All right, so moving on, we'll go to this page. I found a little sticker in my stash, and it's got a little bunny on it. It's so cute, and it's just a faux postage stamp, but it's a sticker. And I thought, man, I wish I had found that to put on here somewhere before I had kind of finished up this page. So even though I don't really have a space to put it there, if I did, it would look really crowded. I'm just going to put it on this side, maybe here. Here, maybe here, I don't know, but I'm going to just put it on this side, and and still be able to enjoy that little stamp, because I think it's just precious. And it just works so well with the bunny theme going on here. I mean, this page may not be about bunnies at all, but I might just write the story about, you know, how I found this bunny, you know, eating my plants. So, so that's going to go here. Okay, so let's go over to this page. I have this photo that I took a couple of years ago out in front of my house of this gorgeous, absolutely beautiful sunset. So I put this cloud paper on this. This actually was the one half of the weekly list page that I had folded over and put in here. And it had a couple of perforated edges, one going down here and one going across here. So I kind of liked being able to put that whole sheet of paper down so none of this ended up tearing later. So that worked out real well. But look how beautiful this gorgeous sunset picture looks on that blue background. And I love that it's a cloudy paper too, so that worked out perfectly. So I had seen this gorgeous sunset happening outside, and I grabbed my camera and I ran outside, ran down the driveway and onto the street, right? And I'm taking pictures. There's woods across the street. And I began taking all these pictures of this gorgeous sunset. And I was so excited and thrilled to be able to see something so beautiful. And then I turned around to come back inside, and I was stunned at what I saw. So on the front of my house, there's a window over the front door, and that sunset was mirrored in the window on the front of the house. It's just gorgeous. And you can see how dark and shadowed this archway area is here, and look how bright and vivid that sunset looks up there. I just loved it. It even came over a little bit to the windows on this side of that entryway, but I just thought, and still think, that is so beautiful. And I love the fact that I turned around and got like a double blessing that day. So I'm going to just tuck it behind the other one here and put it in this corner right here. And that'll be a special memory that I'll always have of that beautiful sunset I saw that day. So I'm going to put those down, and then I've got a little scripture from Psalms that I typed out on my typewriter, and I'm going to glue that here. And I may put something down here too. I don't remember. It seems like I had an idea of something I might put there, but I don't remember it offhand right now what it was, but maybe I will as I'm gluing this stuff down. Okay, and on this side, I had a couple of barn swallows making nests at my house. And this was when I lived in Illinois. And at one point, they built a nest right on my front porch up near the eaves. And the other time, they built it under the deck out back. This was taken outside in the back. There were some rocks on the ground underneath the deck, and I was able to take this picture through the window of the basement, looking out over those rocks. And I just love that beautiful color of that barn swallow, just gorgeous. So I'm going to put that here, and I also have a picture of the birds in the nest that was on the front porch. And this is the babies. They had gotten a little bit older and about ready to leave the nest. So I'm going to put that right in here, and I'll have this one here. And so these are from 2 separate times, front yard, backyard, but I think the fact that it all happened, you know, at that house and all is just a good memory to have. So that's going to go here, and I want to scoot this one over just so I can see the baby when this is folded down. I can see one of the babies there. So before I put them down, though, I do want to do a little bit of stenciling on this page. I think that'll be a fun thing to do. Yeah, I like that. All right, and then I'll be able to either put more photos or write right over the top of this inked area because it's not that dark. I'll be able to write on top of that. Okay, so I'll put this one down first. I'm going to switch to the tape runner. Sometimes I think it's just easier to use the double-sided tapes. Okay. See, now I got to get this in the right spot. Better stand up. Okay. There we go. So cute. And speaking of adhesives, I put a little value pack of adhesives in my store. It's got this glue stick that I use, which I do love. The large stick is in there. It's got one of these little itty bitty tacky glues that I love. It's so easy to squeeze this bottle. Sometimes my hands give me issues, and this little bottle is easy to squeeze, and I love the small size of it, and I can refill it from my bigger bottles, so that's a plus all the way around. And then I've got a roll of double-sided tape, and this is the 1/4 inch size, so it's 3 pieces of glue value pack for $10, which is pretty reasonable when you add up what some of this stuff costs individually. So I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of that, that it's in my Etsy store, just in case anybody is needing anything like that. That's so sweet. I love it. And speaking of sweet, I took one of my little tickets that I had made recently in a mixed media morsels second helpings, extra helpings, I think it was extra helpings video, where I created a few little tickets like this. And so this one just said memory. At the time I created it, I just put that word memory. And then today I added the word sweet to go on here because of this page. It is such a sweet memory, these baby birds, and just being able to watch them and enjoy them was such a pleasant time for me. So that is a very sweet memory. And I'm going to use some of my tacky glue for that. And just put it down and call that part done so far. But I think that looks real sweet, and it carries the blues over from this page and from the back of the barn swallow. and a fun way to use one of those tickets that I made. So if you made any tickets, this is a good place to use them in your little nature journals, junk journals, all those things. If you haven't made any, they're a lot of fun, and I'll link the video so that you can go back and see it if you haven't seen that one yet. Okay, one other thing I was going to do on this side. In my Nature Journal embellishment kit, I had put these little watercolor swatches that I put words on. And I'm going to use this word joyful over here, and I think I'm going to put it right here on this part of the sky. I think it might look really nice there. That's really, really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one with the ticket and the birds. So sweet. They were really cute. All right. Let's see. I do have a little rub-on here. I might put this at the bottom here. Kind of like that. Let's see which way I like it the best. I don't know. I'll go with my first thought. There we go. That's really pretty. I like that. Okay. So I'll still, have other things to put on some of these pages. They're not really finished, some of them, but I do like getting the process going, I think that's really a lot of fun. And one other page I thought I might do was, can't remember which page it was. I have a picture that I took of some petunias I was growing, and they sat in a little iron plant holder on the wall. And I just loved these petunias. I replaced them constantly and watched them grow and trail down. It was just beautiful. And so I'm glad I took these pictures, and this is another really pleasant memory for me. So I'm going to put this on one of these pages. I just can't remember which one I was thinking about using it on. Let's see. This one almost completely fills the page. I actually had it on one that gave me room to, maybe it was this one, gave me room to add a little bit of washi tape on the side. Which one was it? Maybe it was further up towards the front. Oh, you know what? It was probably this one, because I remember this being a sturdy page. Okay. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape here at the, maybe all the way down actually. And then I'm going to add another little embellishment that I made in a previous video. I'll show you in just a minute. I actually put my picture upside down, folks. So I'll have to print another one, and I'll put it on there right side up. Okay, let's put it on the right way, and let's let those flowers trail down instead of up, shall we? I kind of like this better anyway, because I wasn't really crazy about the overlap of the washi tape on the photo, so this way it covers it up and it looks just the way I wanted it to look. So that's pretty good. Oh my goodness, upside down photos. Great. Okay, so that's much better. And the other little embellishment that I'm going to use is one that I made. I think it was another one of the mixed media morsels extra helpings, and it was the little paper clips. And I thought this would look really cute clipped on right here as an embellishment. Right there. That's sweet. So those are my pretty purple petunias that I love so much. So I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed more of the nature journal process, and I hope you're working in yours and just going out in your yard and taking some photos and just creating things that you're enjoying right now, and then you can put them in here, document it, journal about it, date it, and just have memories to save for a long, long time. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all again soon in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.